Hello Wobblies, welcome to Wobbly Otter Outdoors. I'm Chris, and in this episode we are taking a look at fire plugs by Bigfoot Bushcraft. Bigfoot Bushcraft reached out to us and asked if we would be interested in reviewing their fire plugs. We said yes, and to our surprise they sent us 3 items. They sent us a medium bag of fire plugs which contains 50 plugs. They sent us their extra thick ferro rod with striker, and also the tin that you can carry the fire plugs in. Bigfoot Bushcraft did send these items to us free of charge. So let's take a look at the fire plugs. The fire plugs are 1.5 inches long and they are supposed to be waterproof. So let's put some in some water so they can be soaking while we visit about them. Oh look, looks like they make a great life raft for beetles. The fire plugs are made out of cotton and Bigfoot Bushcraft's proprietary wax and oil mixture. One thing that surprised me when I took them out of the package is that they have a slightly light, almost berry-like scent to them. And I don't know that it's on purpose. They just smell very nice and fresh. The way to use them is to break them apart or cut them apart. If you decide for some reason that you want to only use half of the fire plug, cutting them in half is certainly one way to do that. The idea is all you're doing is trying to expose the cotton fibers that are on the inside. One benefit of bending them back and forth to open them up is it more readily exposes the fibers. When you cut it with a knife, it's pretty clean. Their extra thick ferro rod is 1/2 inch in diameter. The overall length is 4 3/8, and the length of the ferro rod itself is 2 3/8 inches. It comes with a length of paracord and also the striker. It has a tinder scraper on one end, a little hex wrench, and also a bottle opener, as well as a ruler. First thing we want to do is scrape off the protective coating off the ferro rod. The little travel tin is really nice. It has a snap-on lid, and in the inside of the lid it has instructions on how to use the fire plugs. And the little tin holds about 27 of the fire plugs. Let's take one of the ones out of the water and see how it lights up. So it worked really well. They also claim that they are windproof. Having a pretty good test of that. And the flame's not going out. It definitely has a soft oil feel to it. It's actually quite pleasant. It says that it will burn up to 5 minutes. Let's see how long it'll go. Been 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 'Still a flicker at 5 minutes. So yes, they say it has about a 5-minute burn time, and I would agree. When I first started trying out the little fire plugs, I had only read the instructions and seen a little short video on how to use them. And in that video, they showed 2 methods on opening, one with a knife and one with the break apart method. And I was having trouble with the break apart method, so I went to using the knife and trying to fluff up whatever the cut area was that way. Now that I've had a chance to try them out some, I definitely see the benefit in the break apart method. When you use the break apart method, you're not really trying to break it into 2 pieces. Literally all you're trying to do is fluff out the cotton fibers. So just wiggle it around until you can start getting the cotton fibers open. A good amount so that it'll catch a spark easily. And there you go. And that's way easier, and it's also way faster than trying to break it apart. Ever since Bigfoot Bushcraft contacted us and we started looking at their fire plugs, I really wondered how it would compare to our rusty trusty method of using a petroleum jelly coated cotton ball. They're very similar in how they work and why they're waterproof and how they're ignited. So let's compare them. We've already got the fire plug that I just opened up. In my little tin, I have some petroleum coated cotton balls. I'm going to open it up. One note I want to make is regarding the striker. I'm actually having trouble getting it to make a spark. When I use my Mora knife, I don't have any trouble. So I don't think the problem is the ferro rod at all. I think the ferro rod's fine. I think it's either my technique or the striker maybe just doesn't have enough of a squared off spot. I'm not sure what's up, but I'm going to use my Mora knife Garberg. Don't want them to blow on each other. Start the timer. A little late, but it started. I will turn the rock so that their flames don't land on each other. That's 1 minute. That's 2 minutes. 3 minutes. We've lost 1/2 of the fire plug at 4 minutes. We're at 4.5 minutes. 5 minutes. Both of them lasted 5 minutes. They're very similar in flame height right now. Oh, the little fire plug just went out at 5 minutes, 25 seconds. And the petroleum jelly cotton ball went out at 5 minutes and 40 seconds. In the process of testing the little fire plugs, I learned that there's a bit of technique involved. There's a fine balance between having enough cotton to catch the spark and also have enough compact fire plug so that it will give a longer burn. I learned that the little striker does have a better squared edge closer to the end of it, closer to the tip of it, and that would throw sparks very consistently. Where I was trying to use the striker before was more in the middle, and while I think it should still be able to throw sparks all along that edge, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt in that at least it throws it off the end. The tin, I absolutely love the little travel tin, and as far as the fire plugs, I really like them. I have always enjoyed using the petroleum jelly cotton balls, but they have the downside in that they're terribly messy, especially to make and if it's very warm outside. The beauty in the fire plugs is they're nice and compact and easy to carry, and I'm going to be putting these little fire plugs in this little tin in with my camp pack. Very much appreciate Bigfoot Bushcraft for sending the fire plugs to us for a review. If you are interested in their products, they have offered to our viewers a 15% discount using the code Wobbly Otter. We'll also put a link down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching Wobbly Otter. We love you and hope all your tomorrows are bright. Until next time.